Yeah, so these values seem to be okay in the URL there, so that is good. However, we need to be able to get back this range once we refresh the page, because if I set a range like this right now and I hit search, I'm not even sure if this range is correct for the query that we are getting. But as you can see, the range goes back to the default and the values go back to the default. However, if I refresh here, let me change this to some value that's in between. Let's say 335, 7, 15, and let me hit search. You will notice that the numbers remain in the box. Okay, before I refresh, let me refresh again. So before I hover on that thing, you see that the numbers are still there. So we can use those same numbers to do what we want to do. So let's see here, the numbers are actually correct. There's mean, max price, quantity, all that seems fine. This is on the home page. Okay, so I have to get rid of this, but the numbers remain there. So we can use that to set the range, the default values for the range. So what I'll do is I'll go back to the sidebar. This is the sidebar, yes. And right here where we are setting the values, let's say get sticky. Where is this? Price range, yeah. So I'm just going to do the same thing here, copy, and I'm going to paste this in here, right over there. That's the minimum value. And then I will paste the maximum value here, max price. Just change that to max. Let me go back here, sticky, sticky, sticky. Okay, good. So let's give it a shot and see if it actually works here. I will refresh the page. And let's set a value here that is not the full range. And let's hit search. Okay, so you see the range actually remains, which is great. Let's do the same thing over here on the quantity side of things. Copy that and let's put it on the minimum here, and let's repeat that action on the other number here, but let's put max on the other end, like so. Okay, good. So let me refresh the page. Let's see here. I'm going to select another range here and hit search. And you see that the range remains. That is good. For now, I want to refresh the page and see, go back to home page and see what I'll get. So you see price range has nothing here. Not a number, not a number. So what happens when I try to search? I don't get any errors. Okay, that is okay. But then I can, let's see what happens here. Okay, so it seems it breaks the whole thing now. It can't do anything if those numbers are not valid over here. I see. So what we are supposed to do here is, let me refresh though. Go back, let me see what really is given. So it's a 0 and a 0, not really a proper range. And when I move here, it makes things worse because it gets that 0 and I see. So there we have a problem because we don't have a default value. So what we can do is do something on the function itself, the getSticky function. What we can do is add a third parameter here, but I think we already do have another parameter here on the search class. Where is the getSticky? Yes, we do have this one, which is value. Now I don't know what that value, I don't remember what that value is for. This is the select. Let's see here. Selected is equal to true. Oh, I see, that's the value. So what we will do here is let's put another one called default, and let's set it to empty, like so. So I'm going to copy this, and right here on the number, I can put this on any of these, but right now we just need it on the number. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say if, let me set it to no. That way I can check properly if it's there. If default, like this, and then I'm going to say def is equal to default, and then I'll put def here instead of this, like so, and then I have to set def to some number of some kind, maybe 0, like so. Yeah, so that if it exists, then we add that instead. So then I can go back now to this one, and over here I will put one empty because I want to get to the other one, which is the default. So here let me try 0 as the default value. That's for the minimum. And then I would do the same here, put an empty string, and then go here and say default, actually no, let me just put a number here, 1000, like so. So this one is on the quantity. So let's see how well that does. I'll refresh, and there we go. That's much better. Okay, pretty good. Now let's do exactly the same thing on this one as well. Where is this? Let's go to default here. Where are we? So I'll do empty, and then I will put 1000 there, but here I will put 0 for the minimum there, and hit save. Okay, and refresh. There we go. Pretty good, things are working out. Let's see if this will work once I hit search, and it's working just fine. So let's hide these two here for now. So what I will do is go down here to on type, where it says number here on the type, I will change this to hidden, just this one here. I'll say hidden, and I will put hidden on here as well. Okay, so now that I've hidden those, we have our compact advanced search complete. Okay, very good, very good, very good. So I just need to confirm that the query is actually working fine. But what I noticed is that if I go to the shop here and search, let me add a range that I know I don't actually have. So let's search here. So here I get nothing. But if I go to my home page here and add a particular range here and hit search, I do get some results still. So which means this query isn't running on this page here. So let's remove these and let's see why the query isn't running very well. So I'm going to go to my home controller here, and where is this is the code that shows the get variable, so remove that. So we have this and we have that. I don't know why we have two of these. I think I mistakenly put two of these, so remove the other one. And also the problem is we're repeating search is equal to false, so whether we set it to true here, it becomes false here again. So what we can do is we can either swap these two or simply leave one at the top here and remove this one. That way we'll just repeat true there, which is all good. Yeah, I think that should do. So let me refresh here, and okay, So now you can see I don't get any results because this is for the featured items, not recommended, featured items and recommended items. I don't get actual the other stuff there. So let me try and move the range to the other side, the quantity as well. Let's hit search, and this time I do get content above this bar. Okay, so now things are working just fine. So let's try just a normal search here. I'm going to increase the range to overall like this. Let me try and search for Halo here, just to make sure things are working very well. Search. Okay, so I do find it there, which is good.